Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. So in today's video we're going to be fitting a few new parts of the bakkie, and I'm also going to adjust the ride height of the rear of the bakkie and explain how it is done. I've actually got a few messages from people asking how I drop the rear and how does it work. So let me show you the parts that I got for the bakkie before we continue, and then I can just put you on a time lapse while we fit the parts. So the first part that I got is something that I've always wanted. It's a new tail lights. So it reminds me of the semi-clears from the Honda Civics and Honda Ballards. Now I must say, this is one of my favorite mods to do to a champ bakkie. Before I owned one, I always loved the semi-clears on bakkies. And once I got one, this is one of the parts that I've been chasing for a while. I've had it about 4 months now, I just never had the chance to fit it, but it's definitely one of my favorite modifications to the looks of a bakkie. And then the second part that I got is new indicators and parks. So the reason I'm replacing this is because the ones that is currently on the bakkie is just old and the rubber is brittle, so water keeps getting into it. So yeah, the ones that I currently have on the bakkie is smoked, and these ones aren't. I'm still deciding what I'm going to do with it, whether or not I'm going to have it smoked or perhaps have the whole light made amber, so that my parks is amber and then my indicator is amber. I'm still deciding on that, but I'm fitting that. And then the last thing that I'll be fitting is some new shocks. So I got some new shocks for the rear of the bakkie. Burley Pro is this. Yeah, got some Burley Pro shocks for the rear of the bakkie, and the reason I'm changing it out is because the rears are absolutely gone. There's no shock. The shock that's currently in the bakkie serves no purpose, and I actually figured it out when I fitted the drop locks and adjustable shackles a couple of months ago. So yeah, let me start the fitment and then I'll place you guys on a time lapse. As you can see, these are the current parks and indicator lights that are on the vehicle. They are smoked. I don't mind smoked lights, but the reason I'm changing them out is because they are old and the rubber is brittle, so the rain keeps getting into it and water lays in it, there's dirt in it. It just doesn't look nice, so I'm going to replace it with the new ones. I haven't decided whether I'm going to smoke the new ones or make it completely amber or leave it as is, but for now I'm going to leave it as it is. In this video you'll notice that I was trying to get the park lights to work. I eventually just fitted the lights, and the next day I checked why it wasn't working. So I found a blown fuse, and then after some investigation I found that the new tail lights that I bought had the pins within the plug was in the incorrect places. So I found that the reverse light and indicator light was swapped around, as well as the ground on the tail light side wasn't meeting with the ground on the bucky side. So I swapped all of that around and got it to work properly. So to guys that are looking to buy aftermarket lights, just be mindful that you should check these things. As I was fitting them, I actually realized that the entire white part of the lights is visible and doesn't look nice. So I'm going to remove them and then spray it black and then refit it. What I'm going to be using is some black Glue Devil high heat spray paint. I actually bought it for something else, but I don't think it matters that it's a high heat spray paint, because it's not something that people will look at up close. I just want to get the edges of it black so that the white doesn't stand out on the front of the car. So this is the new box and indicator lights, and I actually think it looks 100 times better. To give a quick explanation on how the drop locks and adjustable shackles work. So this over here is the drop lock, and what happens is the diff which is this part over here, normally rests on the leaf springs, which is this. And basically what the drop lock is, it raises it higher, meaning the wheels sit deeper into the arch, which essentially drops a bucky. And then the adjustable shackles, which is this, allows you to adjust to different heights. So the standard setting for the bucky would be this. That would be lower, lower, and the lowest. So currently I'm on the lowest setting, and I was considering going back to that setting, but I think I'm going to just fit the new shocks and then see if it changes the height a bit, because currently what's happening is the bucky looks like it's too level. Looks like it's level with a slight bump drop, and I don't like that. So if I put it on the setting just below, it gives a nice level, slightly lower in front look, but I'm hoping that with the new shocks it will do the same thing. So to remove the shock, there's basically two nuts, a 16 over here and then a 16 on top there, another 16 over there. So it's quite simple to remove and refit. When you buy a new set of shocks, they will give you a new set of rubber bushes that goes over here. But as you can see, mine is red. This is actually about 3-4 months old poly bushes, which are bought by Andre's Rubbers. For guys that have 1400 buckies or sun trucks in Cape Town, you can purchase a set of poly rubbers, which is a set of poly rubbers for every bush in the bucket. It's a complete set, and the quality is very, very, very good. I removed the polyurethane bushes. Like I said, they're a few months old from the old shocks, and I'm going to put them in the new shocks.